It's been nearly 100 days since Turkish forces invaded northeastern Syria, sending civilians fleeing for safety. Since then, nearly 20,000 people have sought refuge here in the Kurdistan region. We're here in the Bradarash camp northwest of Erbil, where more than 9,000 people have sought shelter. Within days of the Turkish military crossing the border, along with its Syrian rebel allies, an estimated 130,000 people were displaced, according to the UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs. As of mid-December, nearly 74,000 have not been able to return home. The Kurdistan Regional Government's Joint Crisis Coordination Center keeps close track of daily arrivals from Syria. On a typical day, between 20 and 50 people arrive through the Sahela border crossing and are taken to a camp to be registered and given shelter and assistance. Beyond the almost 20,000 refugees from northeastern Syria who have recently arrived, the Kurdistan region already hosts almost 1.1 million refugees and IDPs, many of whom have been displaced for years. The refugees that we talked to described difficult conditions in the camps, especially in terms of winter weather and access to work and services. Some requiring specialized medical care are having an especially difficult time. We talked to Khalil Ahmed of Sarakani, whose daughter has asthma and other chronic medical conditions, and others to find out what challenges they face.
منظمه وی درا آلیکار دفن یعنی گوری خدارت آخو بلکه آلیکاری مرد کن یعنی درمان پیوستی پرنین الوی درا و امکانیه مجنین نکام هرن زارو کابن و جاری مبرن چونه مستشفى دهو کی para lazım bun masruf lazım bun من کاری بو علاج چار سر بگرا رابو هم هات نور آف کیم دب کهربا کیم چادرن آف زاروگانا نخوشه آف جبری ورسوبا گازین کارنوی بهیلن
جبو في ملتي كارب شكور تيت بستر يعني مثلا سوري دم سري كانيه ده انبر توب وتوبار رفيان.
After visiting the camp, we spoke with JCC Director General Hoshang Mohammed in Erbil about conditions for the refugees.
Second, regarding the resources, we have been gone through very difficult times in the past 5 years regarding the costly war with ISIS and also our federal budget share cut by Baghdad and also the financial impact of the heavy burden of refugees and IDPs. Once were 2 million people in Kurdistan region, and also the drop of oil prices. This has all limited or depleted the financial capabilities of the Kurdistan region.
He told us that the Iraqi federal government has not stepped in to help the KRG host the refugees, but that members of the international community have made a number of contributions and continue to be active through UN agencies and NGOs to provide services. He said that assistance covers between 25 and 30% of the total cost of hosting displaced people, with the KRG making up the balance.
It's very difficult. Most of the camps where the infrastructure is very poor in general, and especially in the camps were built for emergency, but now it's 8 years the refugees are living in this camp.
One issue that was brought up by the refugees that we spoke with was their ability to go out and find work. Officials at the camp and the JCC gave NRT statistics showing that more than 6,000 people have left Bardarash, either to travel to cities in the Kurdistan region or return to Syria.
We have an open policy and a welcoming policy to these vulnerable people resorting to Kurdistan region for their safety. So those who want to stay in the camps, they can stay in the camps. Those who want to move in the cities, they can move. For instance, for the recent influx of Syrian refugees, 20,000 arrived. So around 8,000 have been cleared and they moved to the cities, Duhok, Erbil and Suleimani. But those who are remaining in the camp are the most vulnerable. Well, majority of them are women and children, so they don't have any other place to survive except the camps.
أنا في كامبا بردرشن تقريبا سيمة ونيف شيبوي حتى أنا هيت فورمي ما ندانم نفورمي أنا إقامة شغل ندانم يعني أنا فورمي ما إقامة ما فورمة بإقامة بوقف يعني دابا مثلا في ملتي بتشاشكر بشغليا بتشاكار بكرة جبو كارب خو زاروكي خو بعيشين يعني أنا دندري كامبيدا أرزاق ددنما تشتاد ددنما بس نهلن يعني أم دركبن دربة يعني أم دركت أنا دربة أمي بيتر ما يشكر كار بكرة
أم تيساج دبي أم أرزاق أجنا خوازم بس مجبر درخه يعني أم نقرتين إنما تني كتن فرد السيمة هيما أم دفرد مرنا أم بس أم دخواز دركبن وما درنا خنجي فورما ويقامانا دنما برادريج مرفا كمي فاقن ولا تيخو
Whether they're waiting for approval to go to the cities to find work, or have decided to remain in the camp, the refugees have already given up much, leaving their homes and fleeing the violence of the Turkish military campaign in Syria.
Alikari avaza rokanan am nehatin neş bo xwarnê neş bo pera neş bo nan em ji ber şerkî hatin û em nehatin ku em li vê dera bi xwedî welat li vê dera welata bisîne em hatin beş bo va zarokana yanî amanca me pêşî ev e.
NRT News,